I call it the seventh sense, becoming conscious of your unconscious. It's what I want to talk to you about today.
Hello, I'm Peter Karpinski and I'm the co-founder of Sage Restaurant Group.
The only thing smarter than you in this universe is your gut.
Companies that are traditionally thought of or traditionally run as hotel owners and operators can have amazing food and beverage operations. They can have restaurants that function and act and are treated like independent restaurants in the cities that we're in. And they're not built for hotel guests, they're built for the people that live and work in those cities.
That quick instance, right? It's that quick instance you have, that sharp feeling in the bottom of your stomach. It's a flash of an image or an outcome. It's right in front of your face. It happens so fast. You have to recognize it when it happens, but it's very real. It's very powerful.
I think innovation can be looked at in a lot of different ways. And if you really think about innovation, it's basically just taking something that exists and making it better or putting a new, fresh spin on it. Innovation is something that is a major driver for our business, for my brands, and for the restaurants.
So I want to challenge y'all to get off that straight line in life and looking for third outcomes. Don't waste your time living someone else's life. I think all those people are either on the straight line in life or they want you to stay on that line.
One of the things that's interesting about quality is again, this idea of trying to understand it. Peel the layers of the onion back and get to know where things came from or understand how it's made, or to look into other industries to see how they're doing it and understanding why and how it makes sense for them.
I started behaving in a way that allowed me to be conscious of my unconscious. I went out and found a winery. It was about an hour drive from school. I just drove out there one day. I met the owner, the winemaker, and I said, hey, listen, I just want to work for you. I don't care if you pay me. If you pay me, great. But I just want to learn everything there is to know about the wine business. I want to know everything there is to know about winemaking.
If we've got a restaurant that's modern Asian, we want them to feel like they're in that part of the world. Or if one of our restaurants is a modern Catalan Spanish restaurant, I mean, I want those individuals to not only feel like they're eating great food, but to feel like they're eating it like they're in Barcelona, taking a break from a walk down Las Ramblas.
Don't let anyone, including yourself, discount your gut. If you gave me $1 for every time in my life someone said to me, you're too young, you're too inexperienced, you're not up to it, you still have a lot to learn, I'd be sitting at my retirement home in Kauai with all the money I would have made by now.
On a personal level outside of work, I stay busy. I snow ski and snowboard in the winter. I'm not the best fly fisherman. I have a lot to learn still, but when I do it, I feel like I can completely detach and release from everything else I have going on in my life. My best meal ever, that's a very difficult question. I was once in the south of France and we went down to this little restaurant by the water. The gentleman who was the owner of the restaurant just sort of got up from the table and walked away. And the owner of the restaurant was out in a rowboat rowing out in the water and then was pulling up oysters from the ocean and came back about 20 minutes later and then proceeded to make us this like unbelievable lunch. Not only was the food amazing, but just the overall experience was amazing.
I think anyone in this room, if you choose, can take a journey in life that will allow you to go confidently in your dreams and will let you live the life you've always imagined. If you are willing to understand the seventh sense and become conscious of your unconscious, you will have the tools that you need to prepare you for that journey.